Welcome to the February edition of North Penn Right Now. I'm Anisa Gardisi.
And I'm Mara Slater. Our show is packed, so let's get right into the news. February is Black History Month, and all around the North Penn School District, our schools have been celebrating Black culture and issues pertaining to the African American community. At North Penn High School, the theme for this year's Colors of Pride Assembly was Stay Woke. Students in the African American Awareness Club spent weeks preparing for the assembly and evening community presentation. Students shared their perspective on current social topics, covering a broad scope of national discussions. The goal was to share a perspective about Black culture that some may have not had an opportunity to hear before, and to set the tone for discussing uncomfortable and controversial topics.
There's one more day left in Foundation February, and the district-wide fundraising effort supports the Educational Foundation. Last year, during Foundation February, you raised over $5,000. There's one day left to give, and we'll share a donation total next time.
Inglewood Elementary School celebrated family heritage and culture at the 3rd annual Diversity Dinner. The evening included a potluck buffet for Inglewood students and families who brought in food that represents their culture or heritage. The families discussed their culture and the dishes' meaning to them.
Female students in the Drexel University Society of Women Engineers came to North Penn to visit over 75 middle school students during Engineering Night for Girls. Middle school students who are considering studying engineering at the high school or in college rotated through different hands-on activities focusing on all aspects of engineering.
Over at North Wales Elementary School, more than 100 students and parents gathered for the 1st annual Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Math Night to learn about different careers in STEAM. The event featured professionals in all aspects of STEAM careers and showed a variety of career paths to the next generation.
I think we are all returning to normal after the Eagles' Super Bowl win, but the Knights football team were the clear winners in this year's Reading Super Bowl. Members of the team headed into our 13 elementary schools, reading books and talking to the students about the importance of reading and being a good school citizen.
Love was in the air of the halls of North Penn High School as Singing Valentines delivered messages of love on Valentine's Day. The group sang their way class to class, bringing smooth melodies of love and appreciation on Valentine's Day.
At the February in-service at Gwinnett Square Elementary School, teachers and staff worked with the Upper Gwinnett Police on keeping the school safe. Planning, preparation, and practice happen continually throughout the year at many levels. The training provided real-world exercises and tips for assisting our local law enforcement. School safety has been on everyone's mind as of late, and Dr. Dietrich is here to share his thoughts and ask for your help and feedback.
Thanks, guys, and good morning, North Penn. There are two things I'd like to cover in this month's edition of North Penn Right Now, and the first has to do with school safety. As we mourn the loss in Florida and all the other tragedies we've had throughout our country, we're concerned about school safety, and very importantly, we want to hear from you as students. There are a lot of adults that have been talking about what we ought to be doing regarding school safety, but it's very important to me that we hear from you as school students. So let us know what makes you feel safe, what you think we ought to be doing to improve school safety, and also let us hear from you if you ever have a concern about another student. If you think something doesn't sound right here and I need to tell somebody, do that. It's not tattling, it's not narking. Tell somebody if you have a concern about another student. Talk to your principal, talk to a teacher, and let us know. So send your ideas to me, email me what you have in regard to school safety ideas and how we can improve school safety in our schools throughout our district, throughout our country. Also this month, I'd like to talk about student achievement. We have many students that are doing exceptionally well throughout our schools. But one in particular, and I'd like to bring Ben Curley on here. Ben is one of only 6 students in the world to score perfectly. He had a perfect score, didn't get a question wrong on the AP Computer Science Principles Test. And that is so impressive, we thought we'd bring Ben on the set today, introduce you to Ben. Ben, tremendous job. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
My best wishes to you. And with that, guys, we'll take it back to the desk. So Ben, I'm having a little trouble with my computer. You think you might be able to help me here a little bit, or?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
All right, I appreciate that, man.
All right, good luck with that, guys. Utilizing technology to stay connected with parents and students is more important than ever. Mr. Martiello over at Walton Farm Elementary School is taking everyday tools to flip communication and the classroom on its head.
And I want to film you this way another time.
So these days, we have access to a lot of video tools, and we could leverage those tools in a lot of different ways. One way we leverage them is by utilizing them for parent communication. Instead of doing a newsletter each week, I do a 2 to 3 minute video on all the happenings that are here at school. I get to showcase some of the students' work, do a couple of those special effects, but ultimately it's a matter of getting that message out to the parents.
Did a shared writing last week where they actually all participated. All 24 students participated in one writing assignment.
The other thing that we do is a flipped classroom. And a flipped classroom is about delivering that learning content via video. Video now, it's so wide open. We have so much access that the students can actually show their learning in many different ways now. The other thing is that we can create a consistent message, one that the students hear, one that teachers hear across the school, and then also that message gets carried home so that we're all on the same page and become a community of helpers in that learning.
You gave good eye contact. I think you did a great job. Knuckle up.
Right now, you are looking live at North Penn High School, where students from the Night Crier are holding a journalism workshop for students at A.M. Culp Elementary School. Eric Jesberger is with some of those students. Eric?
Thanks, Anissa. A.M. Culp Elementary students are here at the high school, and they're taking the day to learn about the tips, tricks, and what it takes to not only run a newspaper, but also to look at a career in journalism. I'm here with 2 6th grade students who go to Culp, Karina LaVenture and Daniel Katz, and just a couple questions for you guys today. Karina, what got you interested in journalism?
Well, what got me interested in journalism is all the exciting things that happen in the world, and I thought I should be able to share it with other people.
That's awesome. And also, Daniel, what do you plan on learning today? What are you looking forward to in the presentation?
I'm looking forward to how everything's organized, what we can do to make the newspaper better or more, and we'll bump it up to the next level.
Yeah, it's great. These 2 students, along with a team of core students, are planning on setting up their own newspaper at Culp, so that is awesome by you guys, and hopefully looking forward to seeing that get into place. That's what we have today, and thank you for joining me, Daniel and Karina, and we'll send it back over to the desk.
Thanks, Eric. Over 1 million lunches are served in our cafeterias. In fact, if you combine all of our cafeteria, North Penn School District is the largest restaurant in Montgomery County. This month on #TheWhy, we talked to Mrs. Anita David, food services staff member at Bridle Path Elementary School.
Hi, I'm Anita David, and I work for School Nutrition Services at Bridle Path Elementary and for Extended School Care at Inglewood and Gwinnett Square. I've been with the district since 2000. I started in the cafeteria, and before that I was in corporate America in an office setting. Well, I chose North Penn because it was easy with my daughter's schedule, and I wanted to go back into the workforce after staying home for a little while, and this was a perfect fit for me with her schedule. Children, of course. We are in a unique position as lunch ladies, as we're affectionately known, and we get to see every child every day, and there's no one else in the school district that can say that. So that's really special to us. We get to see them when they come to us at 5 or 6 years old and leave us at 12 years old, and just being able to have an impact on the children's life. I mean, kids come in and maybe they're having a bad day, and I might be the person that made them smile. My co-workers are amazing. It's an amazing group of women that come dedicated every day to serving the children a healthy lunch with a smile, making it fun for them to come, and making memories for them so that when they grow up they can say, wow, I remember my experience in elementary school.
We have a couple quick promos for you. Penfield Theater's production of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown opens this week, starting Friday, March 2nd. Pembroke Theater's production of Seussical the Musical opens March 8th. And Pendale Theater's production of Legally Blonde opens on March 9th, and tickets will be available at the door.
Super Saturday, a fun kid-sized seminar for K through 6, is taking place on Saturday, March 17th at 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Penndale Middle School. Super Saturday is an easy way to introduce and excite children's interests in learning about something new. 3 45-minute classes are taught, including scratch, karate, hip-hop, making sushi, building circuits, and more. Please visit the link below to register. That is all for this live edition on North Penn Right Now. For our entire crew, I'm Mara Slater.
And I'm Anissa Gardizzi. Have a great day.